Okie dokie. Cananios' fleet, right. Now, oh, I must have missed something here. What am I seeing on that banner? That boat should not belong to me. Did I miss something? Let's go into the... Oh, right, duh. Yeah, never mind. That boat belongs to, well, it's from our vassal, Chaldiki. It's like, where'd that boat come from? Well, that's why. Because we just formulated a federation with Chaldiki. Wow, look at all that blue. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, let's just see what we kind of have, what our new assets are. We have this boat. Needs a little bit of a repair, not much of a repair. Can I send this boat to? Is there a shipyard? Yes, I'll send this boat to Acanthos. Chaldean settlement. Oh gosh, look at this. We got a galley. Also needing a little bit of repair. Now, we are at war with Thassalae automatically because we accepted this federation. But I don't want to aggressively... I don't feel I need to aggressively fight Thassalae, so I'm just going to withdraw all my boats. I won't be invading their coast. At least, that's not my forward thinking right now. Where can I put this galley? I think I'm going to... I could bring the galley back. Nah, I won't. I'll just put the galley up to Acanthos as well. Or I could just do some self-healing. Let's see here. What's the maximum? 2, basically? Yeah, I'll just... maybe I'll just remain here and sort of spy on Thassalae a bit from the coast. First I'll heal up this boat a little bit. It's not too far from maximum health. And, okay, I'll just do the same with this small boat, too. Well, that's at least 3 ships so far from Chaldiki. Now under my control. We have a, oh, this is actually my peltist. He's fully my military unit, and he is taking attrition right now. I'm a little bit confused as to why this peltist unit is fully mine. It's not a Chaldean. I don't remember landing one of my peltist units here. No way, I didn't do that. This is bizarre. Why is this unit completely mine? I would think that this should be a Chaldean unit, but their banner is missing. Oh, well, that's a bit weird to me. I don't know why. This peltist unit totally belongs to me. Okay, well, irregardless, with that being said, I probably actually should bring a boat here to pick him up because he's just gonna go through mean attrition there. Next turn I'll have to do that. I'll take more attrition. I just healed these boats too, so they're locked in. 77%. Where he's standing right now is probably the best. He'll take the least amount of attrition where he's currently standing. So, I'll just... Oh, strange, I can also build a town right here. There's just enough land for me to build a settlement. Once again, certain military units can build settlements as well. Of course, your military unit will be gone after that, but used up in the population pool. Imagine that, I could build a settlement right there. I don't think I really care to, though. It's not really a good place to build anything, because look, there's just scrub around here, and then we got another faction's settlement right next door, so I'll just skip that turn for now. Wait for a boat pickup later. Okay, what do we want to do with this guy? Let's put him inside of Athens to let him heal, I guess. was trying to do, I did a quicker heal with him for 2 turns, but it mostly only seemed to heal his attack strength and not really his health. So, could also bring this fleet around. How long would it take for this fleet to get to my Peltist unit? 1, 2, yeah, 3 turns. So I can get it faster with my Chaldean boats that are currently healing. I'll put this boat on sleep mode for now. Or should I... Hold on a second. See, a part of me still wants to maybe take a hoplite unit off here. I have a fresh hoplite unit and sail that hoplite unit all the way up to help defend Mysia. But then there's another part of me that wants to keep both of these hoplite units right here and maybe even bring down this Peltis unit because I have a mind to declare war against Boeotia very soon. Because they're all tied up right now. I could totally invade their borderlands. Totally. Take some of their assets, you know? Okay, you know what I'll do? For now, I will sail Pigorus's fleet up without any soldiers in it, just an empty boat. I'll sail it to Marina to pick up the Peltist unit here on this island, and then en route, that Peltist unit will I might make a drop off right here at the coast so I don't have to deal with this Phagarian vessel. I might just do a drop off right here at the Peltist unit in Mysian territory, and then risk perhaps battling this Phagarian boat to try to get in here to pick up some more of my soldiers in Paranthos and Tychos and bring them down to Mysia. But you know what? I have to work on Mysia because they canceled the treaties with us, so we can't really trespass. This is going to be complicated. For now, I will just I'll sail a boat up here. Hopefully the storm doesn't wreck it. It's got a lot of skill upgrades attached to it. Okay, don't stat me to that general yet. I want to look at this. Yeah, they locked me out. The heck? Mysia. Let's go into the diplomatic panel and see what happened there. Oh. Oh, something's wrong. The heck? Yeah, Mysia ended their treaties with me, strangely. Well, it's going to be more difficult for me to protect them now, because I don't have access to their land. Okay, well, let's see what I can do. Let's try to get these back here. Open borders, unit healing, supply support. I'll need all these things. Really, I just need these for now. Well, and really, I'd also need a Brothers in Arms. You know, for allied ship. You'd think they would accept that, you know? Being how they're in a hard position right now against a committed empire. Map exchange, yeah, let's just do all that. Full out treaties, and the likelihood is moderate to accept this. Not bad. Okay, we'll see what we can do. It's all or nothing, really. I mean, either they're serious or they're not. If they want potential help in fighting Achaemenid's empire, well, then sign this treaty with me, right? Athens, I'm right next door to them. I could easily, send some troops over to help them out and perhaps help to save their civilization, right? But if they want to remain ignorant and they don't want my help, well, there's nothing much more I can do about that. So I'll give it a shot, though. Okay, now where are we? Back to this general. Chaldean general. It's having a bit of a morale issue. But that's okay. I will probably bring this general back to my capital soon, just to get him back on track, get his morale back on track again. But before that, let's boost the morale of this Peltis next door here. Chaldekian Peltis that we took over. Oh, he's got like 141% morale boost. That's nice. Now what to do with this? Look at these new soldiers I've acquired. This is great, especially if I want to fight, you know, the Achaemenid Empire. If I want to go that route, I'm very much in a position now to help Mycia out substantially. I would say, if they wanted our help, our protection. Okay, so for now, let's bring this. I'm going to walk this Peltis army all the way down to Sestos. It's going to be a bit of a journey. And we have another Chaldekian army, Laitos' army. Well, it's kind of funny because you can upgrade some skills outside of towns, which I think is pretty funny. Like pretty much all the skills for military units you can upgrade in settlements, but sometimes you can get a special skill outside if it pertains to an external structure that you've built. So here we've got a mine, and the mine is actually allowing us to learn the discipline training. And I don't really know why that is, but there are some external buildings that allow you to do a little bit, right? I know the stables allow you to allow the player to build the defense skill, and I think it's only the defense skill. I don't know if it's also the attack skill or not, but just the defense skill. Mines are for discipline. Let's do that for now, I think. The Chaldekian unit, should we do that? I think so. Why not? And again, usually I don't upgrade my vassal units, but in this case I kind of am, because I feel like I'd like to bolster them up in case I go to war against Achaemenid's empire shortly. Have a sip of my coffee there. Okay. So Athens. Yeah, for sure, let's develop another skill for this Hoplet unit and Chelo's army. I think we should do Stalwart. Chances of fighting off multiple assaults during one turn are increased. That might be a good one. I am thinking to want to declare war against Boeotia very, very, very soon. Let's do that, Stalwart. Eugene's fleet is a bit bruised up. I'll just tuck him away inside of the shipyard for now to heal a little bit. Oh, look at this. We got a blacksmith. We can upgrade the blacksmiths now to Thrifty Blacksmith, which would probably be a good idea. Very expensive, though. 10 gold. 2 iron. 10 gold, though. But it only takes a turn. Reduction of maintenance turn costs for blacksmiths. So, yeah, let's do that. On our mainland. I don't like how this Achaemenid general is spying on me. He's just sitting there spying. A General Haidar of... Oh, it's one of their vassals, Caria. They're just sitting here spying. I don't like that. It makes me feel uneasy. You can see what's going on in my territory. At least they know that I have some boat protection here. Okay. What else do we have going on? He's on the move. Okay, so that looks like all the military units we picked up from Chaldiki. Yeah, we got it. We got like really a few Peltis units, which is kind of nice. Okay, all right. Let's look at more of our blacksmiths to see what we can build here for more thrift blacksmith improvements. Right away, let's do for the coal mine. Okay, it's going to snap us to a settler for now. Right. Now the question is, do we want to cut down any of this woodland for more food? I think I might do it just for the river. You know, leave everything else here, the woodland as it is. But the river one, I'll cut down the wooded forest here, and then start building a farm on this tile, because it has a river. So I'd like to really more so monopolize on the agriculture of the river. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Chop that down, 2 turns to chop it down. It's going to cost us 1 gold and 0.5 stone to get to work, but it's going to give us plus 8 wood. We're chopping wood down all at once. Okay, Isgar, we're going to go up to this river tile here and build a farm. You know, Dresian territory. Yeah, let's think about upgrading this warrior unit, this Odresian warrior unit. For now, let's do Pathfinder. Unit's action points are increased. It's going to cost us 12 gold. Yeah, that's okay. Let's do that. We'll heal this next warrior up. Give him a little healing. And yeah, we still have our general, our Odresian general here. Before we do that, let's first look at this Peltus unit. Can he move anymore? No, he can't. I was trying to get this Peltus unit on Tychos over to Parenthos so I can do triple unit morale boosting. But for now, okay, we'll just do one here with this general. Slowly pick up the morale of those units. Okay, now basically our turn is over, but I'd like to make some more thrift blacksmiths if I can. But let's look towards... Yeah, this is our mine. Okay. Okay, let's do one right here. And... let's check out our islands. Always need more stone, so let's do this one. Yeah, we're at a gold basically now. Okay, not bad. And then later, maybe next turn, we can work on the iron mine near Naxos. We can get that thrift blacksmith going. Who does this belong to? Oh, Rhodes. Okay, that belongs to them. Yeah, okay, let's process the turn. See what transpires. I'd like to see how Thassalifere might react to this newfound war that we've just started. But they're very, very tied up with Boeotia right now, so I don't think they're going to do anything about it. And we're still technically on slightly okay, like we're on a kind of okay relation still, even though the war has taken effect. So that might give a turn or two buff of them not being too aggressive against me, and vice versa. Oh, that Phagrian ship has moved. It's spying on me in Parenthos now. Spying on my warriors and my general. Oh, another Macedonian... oh, that's actually a general. That's taking to sail in Macedonia. We are no longer at war with Macedonia, though. Korkria attacking Aetolian general vessel. I think it's a general vessel, or is that a boat? Can't quite see. Yeah, and as you saw there, Eobiai also belongs to us now as a vassal, because they were under the belt of Chaldiki when we inherited the Federation from Chaldiki. Yeah, see, Boeotia is still very aggressively combating against Thassalifere. Very aggressive. Yes, they are sending up that hoplite unit. I thought they would, and I was hoping for that. Because the less military units down below, near Athens, the greater of a sneak attack I can execute pretty soon. Pretty soon. I feel like I'm maybe 1 or 2 turns away from declaring war against Boeotia. He offered a trade proposal from Bakia. Do I want any of that? If anything, maybe just a knowledge point. They want influence, food. Again, it's kind of funny that they're willing to trade me influence, but they also want influence. And they also want... This is bizarre. They're willing to trade me knowledge and influence, but they're also asking me for knowledge and influence. Oh my. Bizarre. Really, what I could give them is some food. Oops. Well, let's look at that. Click on our little food menus to see how food is doing across all of our lands. So far, so good. Not super high production, you know, but it's better than average production. Pretty much everywhere. And we got several areas, mostly in the Adresian Kingdom, that are actually doing very well in high production for agriculture. Not bad. Okay, let's try to give Bakia 3 food for 24 turns and see if they give us any point in knowledge or influence. Bakia is a very small nation right now. It's very, very tiny. Might as well help the small guys, the little guys. Oh, that was wise. Treaty with Mycia has been successfully signed. They signed for everything. That was very, very smart for them to do. Very smart, because it could mean their entire survivability. Trade offer was signed between myself and Argolis. Remember that 22 wood piece deal? They signed that, but they reduced it to 13 turns instead of the incredible amount of turns that I originally had it at. I think it was like 30 turns. Look what they're trading us. Not bad. This is pretty much what I'm looking for. 2 stone, 1 gold, and 1 iron per turn. Okay, an influence. Throw it in. Not bad. 13 turns. This is good. This will definitely help Argolis out. And I feel like it's maybe a slightly better deal for them, a little bit of a better deal for them, so they should appreciate me more, you know, when it comes to relations. Lycia at war. Peace proposed. Do you want to accept signing peace treaty from Lycia? Okay. Who is Lycia? I don't know where they are. Never heard of them. I have no reason to be at war with them, so... oh, by the way, guys, you probably don't... Some of you may not notice... Whenever a new faction enters the world stage, you know, whether they come in from the side of the map, or if they spawn in, or they come from a civil war somewhere, or rebellion, or it's a general who becomes rogue from some state and then they make their own faction, whenever any of that happens, they will automatically be at war with all the other nations in the world, which I find is kind of funny. It really should be neutral stance, in my opinion. They should be neutral with everybody. But in this game, they always have it where they're automatically at war with everybody, and then they have to basically peace for everybody. And most nations don't have any reason to be at war with them unless maybe they're on their borders or something. So I'm fine with that. I'll say yes to their treaty proposal. Attitude, amicable. That's great. Not bad. Whoever they are. I don't even know where they are. But it looks like they're probably from the east, based on how this guy is dressed. Okay, this boat is garrisoned, just healing up. I'll put him on sleep mode. This hoplet, I need to heal him up quicker somehow. It's just, his health is just too low. I don't have the patience for turn after turn healing inside, doing the self-heal, or healing automatically to the garrison. I might have to do another heal inside. But that didn't really do me favors before. I did this. I'm pretty sure I did the heal inside, right? It didn't seem to do me any favors. It just put his attack strength back up to normal, but for some reason his health did not appreciate any. We could try it again. Pay closer attention. General morale will change by 9%. As in, like, a reduction of 9%. That's why it's in red. Not so great. And it's going to cost us a bit. Especially in population, but we'll do it. I'm going to pay extra mind and see in 2 turns what happens to Pythagoras' army's health, because it's 0.6 right now. So let's do that. Make that investment. We'll skip this Anchelios army's turn. Okay, so I'm going to stand him here. This Peltis I want to get off this island. He's taking attrition. So let's bring our, yeah, it's a galley. Let's swim the galley down here. The galley's only slightly damaged, but it's still okay. And then we're gonna keel this peltist off. Have him board. Oh wow! I didn't realize there's 2 peltists here. Oh, okay. They're actually stacked. I didn't realize that at first. Well, that's good because the galley can actually hold and support 2 military units at once. It's one of those cool boats. The galley is a troop transport vessel. So, yeah. Let's take them both off. And then we're going to sail them somewhere where they can kind of heal up better and maybe skill up, perhaps. I think I'm going to bring them right to the mainland. I'm going to drop them off at Athens. And we have a little boat here. What I'd like to do is try to see if I can get a better sneak peek to spy on Thessalonika's capital city and see how the war is going between Thessaloniki and Boeotia. So I'm gonna swim my little boat here and tuck it right into this alcove, this cove. Oh! Right when I tried to move, a storm hit me. Unfortunate. Just damaged though, not destroyed. That's actually very, very lucky because his boat was already slightly damaged. That's super lucky, actually. You know why? Maybe because it has the defense skill attached to it. I'm not sure if that matters though. If it's not technical combat, but yeah. Oh my god, it's almost dead. It's doing really bad, and it's kind of like strange because we were actually very unlucky because storms usually don't hit on the coasts, on the shorelines. It's a smaller chance. I find that it's a smaller chance of a storm hitting when you're traversing the coasts. It's when you're in deep sea. That's when the storms really tend to get you sometimes. Okay, well we're one turn away. We're gonna tuck into that cove anyway, and then we'll spy and we'll slowly patch up the ship and heal it over time while it's here sitting here spying. Okay, we're back to Ismaros' army, the Hoplite in Aegae. I'll risk it and try one self-heal, because I don't think Macedonia is going to declare war on me anytime too soon and try a sneak attack against Aegae and the Hoplite, so I'll take this opportunity to actually just heal this Hoplite unit right up through cheap self-heals. Don't have to pay for those. Just takes a little slower to heal up. Okay, this general, let me see what I can do. What do I want to do with this general? You know what, I'm going to send this general back home to the mainland to get his morale fixed up a little bit. I'm gonna run him over to this wooded tile on a hill over here. Like I just want to test something out. I thought so. Yeah, because we are not on any friendly relations to Macedonia, whatever. Tomatoes, tomatoes, same thing. But when you are not, we don't have certain very friendly treaties with another nation, especially if you're not in a defensive pact with them, or brothers in arms, or you're confederated with them. Generally your generals can influence their tiles, like their settlements. Right here, see this icon down there? Provoke an uprising. In Therma, gives the population size, and it's for free. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay to try to create uprisings in border territories. Actually, I can technically go right into their territory and cause problems. Actually maybe smarter for me to oh, Syrah's mine. I must have got that from Teldiki. I'm gonna have to look at that little settlement up there. I didn't realize I had it at first. It's pretty far away from everything. Strange. Cool. Anyway, but yeah, I might try to be a total ass and try to flip Therma. Should I try to do that? I'll try one just to see what happens. Of course Macedonia will dislike me every single time I try to influence their settlements, and it's bad. Like you will really lose reputation points with another faction if you try to provoke an uprising. Every single time you try, it will go lower and lower and lower. But for the sake of sake, I'm thinking just to try it out anyway. Chances of deserting to our side if revolt is initiated are 47%. See, that's really high. That's very high. There must be a problem in Macedonia where their happiness in their nation is low or something. Wow, really? 47%. I'm gonna do it. See what happens. Morale Therma has decreased further by 4% as a result. It did not flip. Oh, weird. This is a double hit for morale. 8%. Yeah, okay. Let's click on it. Therma. Yeah, so their morale to their settlement dropped by 8%, which makes it a little bit more likely next turn that their tile could be flipped should my general try to provoke again. Now here, you'll notice there's a fist symbol, and it says influence at the cost of about 40 influence points and about 5 gold. This is not coming from my general. This is actually coming from the boat adjacent to Therma, my Bry room. I think there's a Bry room there. Any military unit in the game, including boats, can also try to influence both tiles and also other faction settlements, but at a cost. You gotta pay for it depending on the quality of that tile and the land, and it always shifts around. A lot of things are involved with that kind of calculation, and also how many times per turn you try to influence the exact same tile, the price will pick up, go higher and higher and higher. So here, as a first time try or influence, if I want to influence Therma, I can, and but it's at a cost, right? And it's expensive for me. I would love to, but no, I'm not going to. It's just too expensive for me. I'd rather not. And it's probably not going to flip the city. It'll help towards flipping the city in maybe the short order, but it's just a little bit too expensive for me, so I don't want to. And it's also not the end of the world if I don't flip Therma. I'm only going to gently try to flip Therma, and if they happen to flip, then they do. But I'm not going to spend a lot of time turn after turn trying to really flip Therma, because I don't want to piss off Macedonia too much. I don't want them to hate me and then declare another war, right? So I'm only going to maybe try 2 turns or 3 turns, and if Therma doesn't flip, I'm just going to give up on that for a while. Okay, yeah, and I think let me just check something too. Yeah, so because my boat is here, you can flip tiles that are nearby, and military units can try to influence and flip tiles, but also specifically to enemy settlements, as long as you know where they are on the map. You can also just you can influence them from afar too, so you don't even have to have a military unit present. You can flip them from afar. Like, I can click on any of these and try to influence them through my through politics. It's like through politics and diplomacy, and it'll also have a price depending on, like, again, what type of settlement quality you're looking to influence and where it is on the map and how far it is from your borders. The price tag will always change. Okay, I want to quickly look at Syria. This is mine. I want to build something here. It's having a pretty bad morale problem right now. So I'll build a civil service. Some gold, some stone, some wood to help pick up the general morale here. Okay, it's going to snap us over here to my settler. He's finished building the dirt road between Tinovo and the blacksmith and iron mine. Really just helping to bridge a little bit of travel back and forth between the east and the west of the Odrysian kingdom. I have a little more work to do. What I'd like to do is build a road between Neapolis, Crenedis, and then merge this blacksmith to this iron and build a road down to Amphipolis and the gold mine. Slowly build towards the Chaldean territory. They already have a bit of a road infrastructure here, so really I just need to build all the way to Stagira, I'm thinking to send the settler over there instead of continuing to build farms for now. I have 2 settlers, so this one can continue building farms, and this settler, I think I'll work on road network infrastructure. So let's run them down to Neapolis as a starting point, and then we still have a little bit of action points to start a build route. Let's build a route to Crenetis. It's going to cost, or it's going to take 4 turns to build that road to Crenetis. It costs a stone. Let's do that. Okay, and Iscar. Let's build another farm the north of Iscar. Now, this Peltas and Tychos, we're going to run them over to Parenthos. It's full. Parenthos is full. You can't have more than 3 military units inside of a settlement, or even on a settlement. So we're just going to put this Peltas unit beside, I think, for now. And a general, once again, a general can influence any military units on its tile or one space adjacent all around its tile. Skip that turn. Okay, we'll for now we'll skip the warrior's turn, just let him stand there. This warrior, I think I want to skill him up a bit. Gonna run out of gold real quick. That's expensive. Also, depending on what settlement you're training soldiers out from, the price tags will change depending on that settlement. Depending on like maybe what specialty class. So if that settlement specializes in that unit type, it'll be cheaper. And if it's not, then it'll be more expensive. Also, depending on like how far away it is from things and what the population is like in that settlement. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know 100% about this, but some of it might have to do with, is it a vassal nation of yours or not? So it might be more expensive if it's a vassal nation, perhaps. Stalwart. Yeah, I'd like to do that, but what I would like to do more right now is really going to go on the thrift blacksmiths. But no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do Stalwart. I'm just going to do the Stalwart. It's kind of expensive, but let's just do it. I want to keep recruitment or upgrading skills happen. I want to keep it going. Okay, the general will now influence 3 military units. Pretty cool. That's what I want. Okay, the game's telling us to process our turn. Nothing much else more to do here. So I think that's fine. Process. I think that was actually a Aetolian general in that boat that just capsized. Yeah, see, look at this. Boite is very tied up right now. This would be perfect to declare war on them. They're so tied up, and their borderlands attached to ours are literally undefended, and they have such wonderful resources right there. Well, it looks like Boite is actually making progress now in their battle against Thassaliferi. It looks like they're actually starting to bend into their borders. Therefore, Thessaly is starting to lose this war. I was wondering who's going to break. Who's going to finally break first. It just goes to show the power and might of Boeotia. Oh, of course, Bakia was defeated. They didn't last long. I just made a trade treaty with them, did I? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's that. Select another mandatory objective. I am pretty close to the rival power, being how I just incorporated Chaldiki. Now, we should look to the north, where upstart Macedonia grows in power at the expense of its neighbors. We ought to seize the territories they claim as theirs to strengthen our own position around the Gulf of Therma. I'm actually trying to flip Therma. Maybe this is all the more reason to try to flip Therma. Okay, maybe we can make a bit more of a dedicated point for that. Let's go with the rival power objective. 19 turns to complete it. Let's just see how lucky we can be here. Let's do that. Cork, your sign peace. Will you offer peace to Ionia? Again, really? I don't really care, because like Ionia is so far away from me. Well, it's kind of near some of my islands, I suppose. But I have no beef against Ionia, so that's fine if it'll make Cork more happy. Let's say yes to that. Oh, and it did make them happy. They're now cordial with us. Okay, this general. Let's encourage our 3 military units here. Indomitable City Raider. Let's go with Indomitable. 17 gold pieces, youch. Let's do it though. For our Odrysian warrior. We'll just let this warrior sit here. We will let this Peltis unit sit there for now. Okay, the settler. I think we will... Let's make a little bit of a road. Oh no, I think there's a connection. Let's just connect the road to Orestes, the settlement. Yeah, why not? And then we'll build a farm next to Orestes afterwards. Okay, yeah, we're ready for a farm. We've cleared the forest now, and then luscious green riverland. Great. Good for agriculture. Build a farm there. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Latos' army. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring this Latos' army, the Peltis unit, down towards my general. I'm actually going to protect this general because I'm going to make a more pointed attempt to keep influencing Therma. I know I just said I wouldn't do that because I don't want to piss off Macedonia, but now I'm thinking it is more worth it because we have a quest objective at hand to take more of these territories here between Chaldiki and our south. God forbid somehow we are able to take Pella, but it's looking like we might end up having a real beef with Macedonia and try and take more of their lands, really push them back. We try that, but I want to give this general more protection because if they do declare war, Macedonia, they can probably easily slaughter my general right here, since he's so close to the borders. I don't want that to happen too easily. So I'll send this Peltis unit over right away. I'd like to upgrade this Peltis unit a little bit too, but I don't have time for it. Also, what we can do is we could fortify the general. It's going to cost us 1 turn. I'd like to influence right now during this turn, but it's probably better to fortify, just in case we get a sneak attack and war happens. Okay, and we will do another cheap self-heal for this hoplite unit. Okay, looks like Ichialos' army has learned as much as it possibly can for skills. We've learned all the skills that are available to us. I want to go to the stake decisions window and just see... I was just wanting to see if Agog training would be available for us yet or not, but the conditions are not fulfilled. Because we don't have enough gold. We won't have enough gold for that. We can raise our happiness levels, though. Do we want to do that? Is it worth it right now? Maybe not. I'd like to stick to building some blacksmith thrifts, if I can. Yeah, alright. So there was the iron mine down here by Naxos. Let's build a thrifty blacksmith there. And that's all we can do this turn. Alright, let's process the turn. That didn't work out for that spearman. Yeah, I think Rhodes has some trouble on this island. Thessaly Ferry trying to kill off a independent general. Oh, well this is new. Thessaly Ferry against Thessalian League. I think that war just broke out. Look at this. Oh. Thessalian League lost their hoplite cavalry. That's a shame. Always sad to see expensive units go. I wonder why this Macedonian Peltis is getting pretty close to Methone. I don't know if I like that. Oh, I just got a nice peek. Look at all those soldiers. They're getting ready for... I think another war is going to break out between myself and Macedon. They have a lot of soldiers being recruited right at the border there. Standing guard. Boite on the attack. Took out their... Thessaly Ferry's blacksmith. Now they're attacking one of their heroes. Thessaly Ferry starting to crumble a bit here, it seems. Mysian Island. Mysia's kind of holding, and I think it's just because the Achaemenid Empire, their military units are being cast elsewhere right now, battling. I think that's the only reason why Mysia is being given a bit of a break right now. New technology, obedience. That's great. We learned that. And let's see if we can try to skip farms. Still, we don't need the Tier 2 farms just yet. Let's go for the defensive wall, I think. Let's learn defensive wall. And we'll try to expedite that a bit. Let's keep to 5 turns, which is the fastest we can learn it. Korkira, they would like some treaties. Visibility treaties, I'm fine with that. We'll accept. Aetolia. Oh, they're testing me for some treaties. I'm okay with that. A little bit of visibility treaties there. Eobiite. You're off at a trade. Eobiite are my vassals. Technically, they're the vassals of Chaldiki, but they're now my vassals because Chaldiki is federated with me. Do I need that? 1 copper, huh? I have a lot of influence too. They are looking for influence. Let's give them a bit of influence. I'm actually making 21 influence per turn. Let's see if they'll trade, if they'll do 3 influence for 1 of their iron. Did I say copper again? I can't remember if I said copper. I don't know why I keep saying copper sometimes. If I said that, I don't know. But iron. 17 turns. Well, whatever. Let's see if they go for that. Oh, weird. Okay, I only rejected the peace offer. And technically that was, I think it was another nation that recommended we take peace with Aeonia. It's kind of funny that they would reject that. Well, that's not our fault. Arcadia. Want to trade, okay, wood and 1 food. They want knowledge and gold. Arcadia is sort of like a little bit of the offset right now against Sparta, so I wouldn't mind doing trade with them. I'm really not making much iron per turn at all. Let's do a gold. Let's just see. I'll trade him 1 gold, and let's see what they'll give me out of the wood and the food. 14 turns. Okay, let's see what happens. Ah, these are interesting. Plebiscite has been called in one of our neighboring regions, and the territory is no longer controlled by Macedonia. Oh, really? The people there felt neglected and disconnected from the central power, and the government was not able to keep the status quo. The area is now independent and can be claimed by others, including us. If we want to take it over, we must act fast and send a military unit. Okay, we're gonna look at that. Tile has flipped to Macedonia to an independent tile, and we might be able to claim that. It looks like they might be having a bit of a happiness issue in Macedonia. Secret about girdle of Hippolyte revealed. Information about the girdle of Hippolyte, the long-lost precious belt of the Queen of the Amazons, has been discovered. It is rumored that the man who finds it, returns it to the Amazon, will gain favor with the mighty woman warriors. This is surely a quest worthy of one of our great heroes or generals. Let's look at this quest, Girdle of Hippolyte. Okay, let's... So, see where it's green, highlighted in green on the map? These are the areas where we could... this is Amazon territory. And the bright red, not the dark red. The dark red is our territory, but the bright red is where the girdle could be found. Basically just south of us. Quite a bit of territory, though, to try to look for it. And if we could find the girdle, then we would have to sail it or walk it, bring it to the Amazon territory in green. We just have to bring it up there somewhere. And I don't know if we can bring it to any of that green territory, or if it's some specific tile we have to bring the girdle to in the green territory to execute this quest. I'm not sure. I've never done this quest before. Yeah, and the only way we can really search for the girdle is if we own that bright colored land down there, that bright red land, or we're on a good military access treaties with the factions involved in that territory. I mean, we're on a decent relationship with Argolis for now. Okay, now Anchilos' army, the Hoplite unit. I feel like I want to start a war against Boeotia right, like now. but it's so... I feel like I want to keep the training going. I mean, it's expensive though, right now. Is Agog... Oh, look at that. Agog training is also open. 20 gold. Yeah, also expensive. I won't be able to build anything on this turn if I train units. But I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to do it. And if I'm lucky, maybe one of these hoplite units in Athens will get a boost. That's funny. One of the unit names is just hoplites. It doesn't actually give a name for the army, which is kind of funny. Just hoplites. Anchialus' army or just hoplites. Let's see if we get lucky and do the Agog training. It's going to cost 20 gold, and it's going to decrease our happiness levels, our global happiness, down by 10%. Let's see what happens. No, none of those were our hoplite unit, but we got 2 other armies that achieved City Raider, which is actually pretty good. City Raider is a fairly expensive skill to learn. I don't know where those units are. Museos' and Tedes' army. I feel like they're probably my vassal armies, to be honest. In the Adrician Kingdom area. That's still okay. Something. Oh, yeah. Right here, right? Let's see. No, not him. Not Kimon. No, none of them. Not up here. Who is that? Not Marionis' army. Nope. Nope. Not Esmeros. Not Diopthys'. Well, that's odd. Who got the upgrade? Were these guys on the sailing on the boat? Heracles, Peltas, no. Trying to find out who just got those upgrades. I think that we're out of soldiers, actually. Who's in here? Just the heroes. We have 1 unit in Marina. Who's this? Nope. Would it be the fleets, would it? No. Okay, well, this is quite peculiar. I actually can't find the units that were apparently upgraded. Looks like they don't exist. Kupin. No. General Bayon. I think something's wrong here. I think something's wrong. Those military units do not exist. They don't exist here in my faction, so I'm not sure what the heck was just upgraded. Is this a game bug? It's not the fleets. It's not the boats. That's bizarre. Yeah, for real. I checked all of my military units. Those are just normal warriors. They have no names attached to them. That's Kimon. This is quite peculiar. It must be a game bug. Now I'm worried about what units were actually upgraded. Like, is just any unit on the map? Was an enemy unit upgraded? Like, who knows? This is quite strange. Because to be honest, half the time I never really pay attention to the army names, so I just assume that the upgrade is one of my own. This might be the first time I actually paid attention to a military name that has been upgraded, where I actually looked for him. No. Well, I don't feel so great about that. I'm gonna have to contact the game developer on this one, I think, just to get some answers as to why. Strange. Well, now I feel like I wasted my money. Like, I feel like I wasted 20 gold for nothing. Strategic overview. Military. This is kind of at a glance. Peltis Kimon's army. Museos' army. Marlone's army. Pigri's fleet. Latos. There. Peltis. Tydeus' army. In the boat. No, I looked at the boat, though. Well, what? That's confusing. I actually looked at the boat. And this, the one up here, I think is familiar. Museos, right? A warrior. Okay, we're gonna look at that boat again. I swear I checked that one already, though. Alright, well, it does look like it worked. This is not a game bug. We just missed it somehow. This boat, I did check this boat. I know I did. Okay, there is something. There's a bit of a... oh, I get it. Look at this down below. So it doesn't say the name in bold. It really should. Like up here it's in bold. Hermippos' army. Then it also says underneath in small. Hermippos' army. Here it says just Peltis, but underneath, if you look carefully, it actually says a name of an army too. Tydeus' army. That's the one. Well, that's kind of strange. Really should be in bold, just like the others. That's kind of strange how some of them are not in bold. They just say the unit type, and that's it. And then underneath in small print, you know, you see the full army's name. Well, at least I know. At least I know now. That's cool. Well, they're skilling up. They're learning. Okay, well, now I'm considering this. Should I start the war right now? This turn. They got one Peltis cavalry right there. They got a slightly wounded hoplite soldier near Kunos. And then they've got two hoplite and a Peltis cavalry up here attacking Thessaly Ferry. I feel like this is the best time, a better time than any to go to war right now. You know, Thessaly Ferry we are at war with right now. We really don't owe them any favors, but it'd be a shame to see them go right now in the game. And you know what? Maybe if I if I declare war on one of their enemies, they might be more prone to sign a peace with us. You know? Yeah. I would really love to upgrade those hoplites a little bit more right here, but I just don't have the time. I'm running out of time. I think I'm gonna assault Ionia first and some of the some Boite's mines. Let's look at the foreign relations. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame because Boite's attitude towards us is peaceful. But I don't want them getting further out of hand, so I'm going to terminate my tile visibility treaty with them. So if I press this button over here, it says cancel treaties. Cancel treaty. It basically means cancel all treaties, I believe. Let's just press it. Yeah. Why say alliance cancellation? Are you sure you want to terminate all agreements? If you want to alter particular treaties instead of terminating all, use alter treaties instead. Okay, I'm going to say no. Well, the alter treaties is right here. Oh, I can just take it away. Yeah, okay. But why does it say alliance? I don't have an alliance with them. See? No alliance. So that's peculiar why it says that. Alliance cancellation. I think maybe that is a game oversight, for sure. It should not say alliance cancellation. It should say, like, treaties cancellation or all treaties cancellation. That's really what it should say right there. Not alliance cancellation. But I'll press that because I'm wanting to cancel everything. Okay, they very much, the attitude fell with them. Went from polite to reserved, simply because I canceled that one treaty. But it's going to be even worse now, because I'm also going to declare war on them. Are you sure you want to declare war on Boeotia? Due to their alliance with Thessalian League, war will be automatically declared on Thessalian League as well. Ouch. Yeah, I didn't know that they had an alliance with the Thessalian League, or at least a defensive treaty. And that's one of the things I wish this game would have. Allow the player to see easier at a glance as to what factions are at what relations with others. Because you can't really see any of that in the diplomatic window anywhere, from my understanding. I've looked, there's just, you can't tell, you can't see what the relations are between other nations, only yourself and other relations. So I really wish in future expansion packs of this game or DLC, this will be kind of put into the game. So far it hasn't. Several DLC have come out now, and it's all the same. It might be something I might more strongly recommend to the developer in the Steam game forums. I might make a recommendation. Because it would be handy. I kind of walked into this war blind. I had no idea that they were allied with anybody, so just don't really know. So, okay, well, we do have Messia following us because we have an alliance with them. So, of course, they're across the water, but and they're busy defending the Achaemenid Empire. But that's okay. I think I could tolerate a war with the Thessalian League for now, because they also have their hands tied with Thessaly. I have to be a little bit concerned about the very north of Thessalian League, because I have some territory up there between just south of Macedonia, so I have to be kind of careful about that. I'm going to defend that border a bit, I think, just in case they run up somebody, because Thessalian League capital city is right next to that northernmost Athenian land border. Okay, that's fine. Thessalian League has declared war on us. Mysia joined the war. Great. Okay. Well, now they're hostile towards us, obviously. Okay. So straight away, I'm going to attack Inoi. These Boeotian settlements have very high population. Very high population. Wow. It's equal chances, really. You know why? Because their population is so high. They have a lot of people in there. So it's a defense multiplier per population point. Let's attack. Okay, I'm a bit surprised that I took that in one shot, actually. Look at what we got. We sacked the settlement. We got 12 stone, 12 gold. Look at this, what we got here. Wow. Not too bad for a 5-pop settlement. Okay, so Ionoi, it's hard to pronounce these, is now mine. I'm going to go ahead and repair it right away. Oh, should I? Actually? Holy, 52 stone. Extremely... That's extremely expensive. That's very expensive. But the loyalty is pretty bad too, and I don't want them to flip. See, if it's damaged, they'll flip easier because they're so miserable. If I repair the city you know, by my gold, well, I should say by my resources, you know, the population in the city will appreciate me better, a little bit more. My faction, not their parent, their original faction, Boyote. I guess, you know, in copper too, it's a lot of copper, but we're gonna do it. Also, it'd be good to have the settlement kind of in between things as a resupply city. Okay, let's do it. Okay, and we could have hanged this one back. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna hang this Hoplet soldier back a little bit. I'd really like to learn Assault, at least for this. It's one turn, and then maybe City Raider. I'm gonna try to hold this Hoplet unit back for a little bit, for as long as I can, maybe, to learn some skills. It's only one turn each skill, so let him learn Assault. And this boat is now going to be just an acting spy. I'll just patch up, heal up. Okay, enter the shipyard. That boat can heal a little bit. Now let's look to the south of Macedonia. So I'm at war with the Thessalian League now. Larissa is their capital. See, they're only a hopscotch away from, you know, running up north and attacking my settlements up here. Pednia, Ege. Now a little bit at unease because we got some Macedonian soldiers right here at the borders now. Okay, let's build a stockade on Methone. We actually had a stockade built there before, but it got torn down through battle. Oh, I don't want to snap to that yet. Yeah, just in case Macedonia attacks again, I'd like a little bit more defense on Methone. I'd also like to have more defense on Ege too. What I'm considering doing is actually bring this Hoplet unit down to protect the border here between Larissa and my settlements. I might also want to steal his gold mine. It's like sitting right there. But I'm worried if I take this Hoplet unit off, Macedonia would probably easily be able to take Ege over if they were to declare war again. So I don't really want to leave. This Peltis unit is still garrisoned. Like, I do have a measured defense with Methone. I think what I'm going to do is this Hoplet unit could use like maybe one more heal. So I'll do a one turn of self-heal here. Oh, it's trying to snap me too. I don't want to go there yet. And then it'd be nice to play some defense on Ege. Anything. Stockade, what else? A stockade will do. I'll build a stockade there. It's going to take 3 turns though. I'd like a little bit of some kind of defense there. And then it might encourage me to take off my Hoplet unit and go down south to attack maybe the gold mine belonging to the Thessalian League. Okay, Epigoras' fleet is now arrived at Merna, and I'm going to take my Peltis unit out on garrison, board the ship. See, I want to know, like, and the game won't tell me, if Mycia is still at war with the Achaemenid Empire. Let's see. Probably, because I think, like, I don't know. Let's look. Yeah, so it says we are brothers in arms with Mycia, for sure. So if we select on Mycia, it's all our stats, but we have no way of seeing their attitude towards other nations. Like, even what their generalized treaties are. It's pretty frustrating. See, it says he shows detailed map with the opponent's foreign relationships. So click onto that. What does it do? Oh, there it is. That's the first time I'm learning this. Okay. So if you go into another factions menu in the diplomatic screen, and you click on their handshake, it shows you, from their perspective, relations. But it shows you at a map, like a sort of a map version glance, not really a list. But as you can see, it's showing that they're brothers in arms with us, Athens. So there we are. And yeah, they are still currently at war with the Achaemenid Empire, so at least I know that now. They're also at war with our enemies too, because that just happened. Okay, cool, good to know. I learned about that. Well, I guess I won't be recommending anything to the developers because they're already ahead on that one. My bad. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to sail my Peltis unit over to Mycia to help them defend some of their territory here. Looks like two of their cities no longer belong to them. Ilion and Astria. I don't know what happened there. Achaemenid probably owns them. They probably influenced them and turned them over. But maybe I can take them back for Mycia. My one Peltis unit. Once I drop off my Peltis unit, then I will sail through the strait here, near Sestos. I will sail up here. I will probably have to battle this Phigrian navy vessel here. Hopefully I don't lose my vessel. It'll be empty at that point. If it survives, then I can actually take... I can start embarking my military soldiers here. We're currently being morale boosted by a general. And then I can sail them down also to fight against Achaemenid's empire for the sake of Mycia. Cool. That's a plan in the east anyway. Oh, do we have a free slot? Before we couldn't get on here because there weren't enough units. It was full. Parenthos was too full. Oh, but we can. Probably because we took one out. What, somebody's standing. Yeah, so you only have the maximum of 3 military units garrisoned inside of a settlement. And is that right? No, I think it's a maximum of 4. I guess generals don't count. The generals can be... So 3 military units, and then the general... You can have generals on top of that. I don't know how many generals. Okay. Where's that general? We will do a morale boost again. All 3 of these units. Skip that turn. And I think we're ready to process our turn again. So let's do that. Processing turn. Yeah, so this game is actually a lot of fun multiplayer. You know, if you're playing with others, it's a tremendous amount of fun. But it's a lengthy game, so if you're going to play with anybody, you know, make sure they're pretty reliable pretty reliable friends or, you know, gamers. Like, they're not just going to, like, you know, give up on you too early on or anything. Like, they're going to kind of try to duke it out to the end. Even if they start to lose or lose very badly. Kind of hard to find players that will keep playing even when they're starting to like lose, because a lot of them just want to give up. Once they start losing, they just throw their hands up in the air, and you know, that's that. And then the AI basically takes over and they eject themselves out of the game. Sort of sucks when that happens. But if you can find a good crew to play with, like pretty much right till the end, it's an amazing experience. Like, it's a lot of fun. I haven't played too many multiplayer games, but I won one of them, and And then there's another one that I played and certainly lost, but I kept playing, even though basically my whole faction dwindled down to nothingness, and I kept playing. You know, even though the game was getting kind of boring because I knew I'd lose, but it was still fun. You know, I could still chime in and see how it's going with the other players and how they're doing. You know, how they're faring, better than me, of course. Still good fun. You can enter a little bit of chat dialogue when you're in between turns. It's a laid-back game. You know, it's a version of this game you can play where it's, you can just kind of do a turn once a day if you want, type of thing. Pretty laid back, yeah. Oh, look, we have Obi running in to attack Boitier. They're our vassals, so that's kind of handy. Obi has a lot of Navy fleet, so this is they're a very good ally to have right now as vassals. Because they have a strong military fleet, so it'll help to protect my waters and my islands. And they got a bit of a mainland force, foot soldiers as well, which will maybe help me in my war against Boitier. The Thessalian League has declared war on us, yeah. Reason consequence of military treaty, okay. Oh, so Uruguay rejected our trade offer. They actually didn't like what we offered. Oh well. I might offer them a better treaty. Athens, Arcadia, you're offered a trade proposal with specific demand. Okay, so they want to shorten their side up a little bit. My gold, but they just want to give me 2 wood and 1 food. To be honest, I'm not really that great on that trade. I don't think that's the greatest trade, but I'll give it to them anyway, just to make good on relations, build trade, treaty. It's okay, because you know, I want them to stand ground against, you know, the ever kind of growing Sparta down there. So that's okay. That's fine. Corinth wants treaties, visibility treaties. I'm fine with that. Never had any issues with Corinth. Oh, that's... Oh! Teros' army in Oinoi abandoned its post and went over to Athens' side. Desertion of the whole unit was reported. Commanders should be punished for letting this happen. We need every man now. Athens has supporters in your own ranks. Cool. You better watch your back. Okay, so a Boeotian army betrayed their nation and turned over to our side. I think it's because they just got wounded. They got hurt by the Eobian soldier who flew by and attacked them, and then they just decided to flip sides. Maybe that unit is starving a bit. Who knows? But I'd like to take a closer look. Let's go right to Athens. Beginning of our next turn here. Let's see what happened here. I think that unit went into Oinoi. Let's check inside here. Yeah, Teros' army. That army belonged to Boitier, and we've now claimed them. It's injured, but that's cool. We'll let him heal. Yay! We got a free unit. Sick. Now, do I want to press on and attack, or heal a little bit? Let's spend a turn to do a self-heal instead. Or a hoplite unit. Teros' army will just stand ground for now. And Pythagoras' army we want to keep upgrading for now. Let's learn the City Raider. So I'd like to raid some cities in Boitias shortly. Okay. Oh, this is our... Kimon's army is one of ours. I'd like to do a Pathfinder City Raider. I think I'd like to... Let's do a City Raider on this one. It's expensive. It's gonna... Yeah, every turn, all of our gold is going away to skill advancements, and we're not actually building anything anymore at this point, but we've got a lot of wars going on here, so let's do City Raider. Another morale boost for all 3 units by our general. I'm keeping tabs on the general's morale, by the way, because the morale gets too bad, we're going to have to leave and go back to the capital so we can heal his morale. Okay, we're going to drop off that Peltis unit now via Pigurus' fleet. Let's take a closer look at... Yeah, I thought so. I committed. Took Ilion's. Ilion. We can attack Ilion immediately. We can also try to influence Ilion. And try to influence the tile. But I don't really want... Like, they would probably... Let's take a closer look. Ilion is having a loyalty problem. Like, we don't have to attack. We try to preserve the population. You know, turn it back to Mycia. Let's just see what happens, maybe. Influence unit tile. Oh. That cannot be done here. I don't know why that can't be done there. Oh, that's weird. Maybe we can't influence enemy? Like if you're actually at war with somebody, you can't influence a tile at that point? Strange. I wonder why we can't. Move cannot be done there. Okay. Well, then we have no choice. We have to attack. Let's attack. It's absolute supremacy. Reliable assessment. Victory! Got a little bit of resources there. Not much. Oh, try to snap me to the settler. I don't want to go to the settler right now. Let's go back to Mycia. Take a closer look at Ilion. Yeah, see, I didn't really want it. I didn't really want to take this settlement. I actually kind of just wanted to give it back to Mycia, but this game doesn't have a function that allows you to just give a tile or especially a city back to somebody else. I wish it did. That would be interesting. Like, you know, if you fought and you took over a settlement, if the game would give you like another checksum and be like, oh, would you like to keep this settlement for yourself or give it to, you know, its a previous owner or something like that. Or maybe if there's another faction that's bordering right up to that settlement, you know, you could give it away to them instead. That would be very interesting to have that kind of game feature in play. That's something I might recommend to the developers shortly for some future expansion pack of the game. Yeah, so I don't know, we can keep it, I guess. Or we can just turn them into slaves. We can just like take them away and turn them into slaves. What's our slave population like? Decent. Or we can just do nothing, right? Like, I don't even want to repair it from ruin. It's not really worth the money. I'll just let it sit. It has a population of 2, so it might take time for sure, but they might slowly repair the city on its own. And who knows, maybe they'll just turn back. Maybe they'll automatically turn to Mycia soon, because look at the loyalty is like really bad. They have 10% loyalty and that's it. So like it could easily just automatically turn back over to Mycia. Oh, and before I forget, actually, I wanted to look at Macedonia again. Last turn I forgot that a tile went independent, and I was supposed to like run up real quick and grab it. I think I actually might have missed out on that opportunity. I think I forgot about it. I don't see any tile anymore. Yeah, I might have missed that opportunity. I don't think that was in Boeotia. Just take a look here. Nah. Well, that's okay. Canthos. Okay, I'm going to put this boat on sleep while it's healing. and Acanthos. Okay, so now we have our Peltas unit stacked on top of the general who's here. I just wanted to add a little extra defense for my general. Skip that turn. And this general... as a reminder, whenever you have a military unit or a general that's fortified, it'll always skip its turn automatically. Like every turn, it'll just skip it. So if you want to do something with that unit, you actually have to manually remember which units are fortified, go into that unit and do stuff. So I can encourage right now, or I can provoke. I do have a quest objective right now. 19, 18, probably 17 turns now. I don't really want to start a war again with Macedonia, but at the same time I gotta keep pressing this quest. So it might be good to unrest to be stirred in Therma. Let's do that again. Didn't seem to do much. Okay, Pigradus' fleet. So now we're going to sail to this Phagarian fleet and maybe probably do some battle with it. Take a few turns to get up there. Okay, settler. Yeah, we had one settler building the road over there. That's okay for now. This settler, I will... Actually, I'll build a road between Fotinovo and Tatul. But before that, I just noticed that this settlement is actually sitting on a marshland, which isn't so great. I'm going to drain the terrain first. It's going to take 3 turns. It's going to cost me a little bit. 2 stone, 1 gold, and 1 population point. Yeah, because marsh. If a city's on the marsh, then it's whatever the city tile yields will be reduced. You're not going to gain as much production, whether it be some forestry, a little bit of forestry, or some food yield, right? So I'm going to drain that first, and then I'm going to build a network between Fotinova and Tatul, and then I'll start building farmland around Tatul. Okay, our Ismaros is fully healed now. So 2 turns, and then Egi builds their stockade defense. Now I'm noticing that the Macedonian soldier that was here has now left, which is good. It makes me feel like a little bit better. I might regret this, but I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to move down south and try to take the Thessalian League's gold mine. I'm going to try to claim this tile on my way down, though. Oh, that's funny. I just got a little bit better of a peek of what's going on. They actually have a settlement down there. And they're building what looks like a wall piece right on top of their gold mine to give it a little bit of protection. Oh, no, that is... Oh, sorry. That is not the Thessalian League. Macedonia is encroaching into this territory. Okay, I'm surprised to see them here. They're actually circling around Aegae. That's funny. But the gold mine does still belong to the South Thessalian League. So let's go there instead, I guess. And we ran out of turns. Next turn I'll attack. I'll attack their wall first. Okay, let's self-heal. We're still spying. We'll hold tight. Our warrior. And that's that. Process our turn. Road Days that's actually capturing quite a bit of the islands there, close to the Achaemenid Empire. Looks like they almost own as many islands as I do. Small islands, I mean. The Archipelagos Islands. Oh, Corinth is... their capital city is holding. That's amazing. I thought they would actually lose that some turns ago. Can't believe they're still surviving. They're still holding. Look at that. Oh, wow. For real. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that they're holding. Okay, they're going to lose their little set of settlement there. Yeah, completely destroyed, actually. But their capital is kind of holding. Korkira attacking the Eshley tribes still. It's been a long time war. Oh, they're attacking one of their settlements. Will they take it? They took their stone mine back, finally. They did not take that tribal settlement, though. Arcaninia still in the game. Where are they? Like, I don't even know if they have any settlements. I can't believe Arcaninia is still existing. Maybe they just have a general, you know, sailing around right now. I don't know. Etolia's kind of doing alright. They've actually, you know, they have some land, it seems, for sure. I don't think there's a lot of resources on that land, but they do certainly have land. Okay, Boetia, let's see, Peltas Cavalry next to my Hoplite now. Oh. Macedonia offering 2 visibility treaties for cities and tiles. I am curious about their land, you know. If I sign this treaty, they're going to see all of my land. They might actually be intimidated, because they're going to see all of the Adresian Kingdom land, and I don't think they know about any of that yet. It's going to be quite a surprise for the Macedonians if I sign this treaty. They're going to be like, whoa! The AI is going to be like, they have a lot more land than what we figured. So that it might actually be intimidating, and it might prevent them from wanting to start a war with me. Could be good. They want city visibility too. Let's do it. Let's sign. I don't want to war with Macedonia, really. I like to keep trying to influence, you know, their settlement there next to Pella. We'll see how that goes. I'll sign off on that for now, and then I'll get a little bit of a look into their land, see how much land they have, where their cities are. They only slightly liked me because I allowed that treaty. I signed off on it. Their attitude barely increased towards me. Okay, oh, Malasian Kingdom just is offering a gift. 3 turns worth of 1 knowledge point. Nice of them. Very nice of them, okay. At least they want to give me gold and iron or something. They're looking for coal, gold, also gold or iron. I think this is really very strange. That they're wanting to trade us something that they also want back. Doesn't make sense to me. When I play the DLCs of this game, I don't see that strange anomaly happening. Like, it really just doesn't happen at all. But for some reason in the vanilla game, or the main game here, it happens a lot, and it doesn't seem right to me. Strange. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep my gold. I'm gonna keep my iron, because I need iron. All they want is coal. Can I give up any coal? No. I'm actually losing coal per turn. I need to do something about my coal. I still have a good, decent little amount of stockpile, but I am actually losing coal per turn, so my blacksmiths are using too much. I don't want to give them anything that they're recommending, or that they want, that my advisor recommends. I could try just giving them influence. They probably won't take it, but we'll see. Let's shoot for a good 6 influence per turn, and I'll put these turns down to just 10 turns at that. Let's see what they say. Achaemenid Empire wants peace. We need to bring peace between myself and Figuria. I don't know if I like this. If I sign on a peace, that means Mycia is standing alone in their war against the Achaemenid Empire. And that would be doing a disservice to Mycia, who are my allies. So I don't think I want to agree with a peace right now. And plus I have a plan in motion right now to basically land troops in Mycia to help defend them, which could really bolster them up. So I'm going to say no. I will let peace develop between Mycia and the Achaemenid Empire itself. If Mycia chooses peace with the Achaemenid Empire, okay, that's fine then. But I won't be the one to accept. I'm going to reject. That ruined our relations a little bit. And I'm going to hold off. Sometimes I can do a propaganda campaign. I can do a strategy review to kind of bolster my forces. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Might hold off until I can get some more of my units on the Mycian land. Propaganda. Morale would increase by 10%. I'm going to wait a little bit before I think about that. Corinth. They want food. My food is actually not doing the greatest right now. Kind of losing food per turn. A little tiny bit of starvation, maybe. But look at the gold. Look at what they're offering, you know? For food. Okay, let's do it for 10 turns. Let's try it out. See what happens. How it affects our food and our population. Talise wants a treatise. Arcanania is initiating those talks. But I'm going to say no because the German barbarians are still at war with Corcyria. And I want Corcyria to remain in our favor if they think that we are helping, you know, if we are at war with their enemies. So I'm going to say no to that one. Olympic Games. Yeah, I'll join it again. For 3 gold. I can afford it. 5 influence. I won the last one. That was pretty exciting. Oh. For sure this is Achaemenid's Empire. They are influencing my military unit, my Peltis unit that I just dropped down. That's a huge morale shift. Decreased by 23%. That's going to be a negative combat multiplier for my unit now. 23%. Jeez, dangerous. They must have spent good gold to influence my unit. The opposition in Ilion incited rebellions and its influence in the region has increased. Morale of Ilion decreased by 32 as a result. Okay, that depends on who is influencing Ilion. Is it the Mycians? Because I'd be fine with that. It's not a big deal. Or if it's the Achaemenid Empire trying to take it back. I'll take a closer inspection with that right now. Oh yeah, definitely the Achaemenid Empire influencing. They have 2 generals right next. Look, they're both influencing Ilion 1 turn. Yes, and because and then they also pinpointed my Peltist unit, maybe along with the settlement too, they paid resources to influence my Peltist unit as well. Holy smokes, they're serious. Alright, well, I'm going to attack one of those generals. It's kind of... They're not very smart. They just, like, their generals are totally open to attack right now. They have no defense. But I guess they're willing to sacrifice one or both generals for the sake of trying to quickly flip Ilion. They almost actually flipped it in this turn. Look how close that is. Like, the morale and loyalty is, like, right up there. Or the morale reduction and disloyalty of Ilion. I will attack... Well, it doesn't really matter which one I attack. I'll attack this general. Hopefully I kill him in 1 turn. No! Not quite. Just injured it. I have a bad feeling Achaemenid Empire is going to flip over that settlement again. Okay, Cronetus, we're having a bit of a food problem, so I'm actually going to build a farm right over here on this plains land before I start building a road network to the blacksmith down below. I'm going to fortify this Peltus unit, Lytos' army. And then before I forget, because it's hard to see, I have a stacked general in there too. And I don't want the turn just to fly by and be missed, because I also have him fortified, so I have to remember to actually click into him. And I will try to do another provoke uprising in Therma, the Macedonian settlement. No good. Didn't do much. Okay, so that Phagrian fleet actually hightailed it out of there. They saw my galley coming, and they just took off into the fog of war, wherever they went. Well, that's kind of good. So now I'm going to board 2 of my units onto my galley and sail them down to help the Mycenaeans out. I may encounter the Phagrian fleet next turn and do battle. I will get a bit of a combat multiplier if I have a military unit embarked on that boat, especially 2. If you have military units on a boat, you get a multiplier because they help out with, ship warfare and combat. Before I send them off, I'm going to get my general here to boost the morale of the 3 army units in Parenthos, as well now Iroklok's army, which is the navy boat. Since it's adjacent, it'll also get a morale boost. Okay, Museos' army. Morale is at 151%. Pretty cool. I'll board that boat. And I'll take Iroklokos' army and board the boat as well. So 2 warriors are going to go down. Sail down to... that's funny. Prokonosis. They got 1 spearman just sitting there on the island. Anyway, I'm going to sail them down. I think I'm going to land them right here on the shore near Arisbe. I'm going to try to take Arisbe back from Echemedid, and then I'm going to march my warriors over to Kaizikos and try to take that one as well. Going to take a turn to get there. Okay, you can just hang tight there, Mr. Peltist. Okay, so that road network has been built to Orestes, and we're going to just build a farm next to it. Okay, here we are. So this Hoplet unit, just north of the Thessalian League. I'm going to try to grab that gold mine. First I gotta attack and destroy the wall they just built. And then next turn I'll attack the mine. Will I destroy it? Yes I did. Oh! Super powerful! I actually destroyed the wall and also took the mine all in 1 turn. That must have been a strong attack that my Hoplet just did. Okay, let's do a quick self-heal. And, okay, whatever. I don't want to do this snap 2 right now. Let's go back up. I want to see what happened up here. Closer inspection. Yeah, we just took the gold mine. It's ours. And the way we took it, we actually didn't destroy it, so we don't even have to repair it. We just confiscated it. And it's still in working order, which means that I think Pygnia now could be Aegea. They're going to be taking production value from that mine, which means I'm going to get a little more gold every turn. It's great. I also see that Thessalian League built a wall right here on the road, so they're worried that I might send some troops down to attack their capital, and I would be worried too, for sure. It's very smart. See, the AI is quite smart in this game. This is what I love about this game. Just an intelligent AI. It's like they're kind of like betting on things, what the human player or the AI player might do, how they would potentially attack, right? And I feel like the AI in this game, they put a priority on their more important assets, you know. So if they're worried that an important asset might be taken, they will focus on defending that asset a bit more, which is just great. So in this case, their asset is obviously their capital city. And look at they built a wall right there. So that now I'm going to have to plow through that wall first, which is going to slow down my hoblet before I start attacking Larissa. That's if I even want to do that. Now, I don't really have a mind to do it, to be honest. I have nothing really against Thessalian League, and I don't really care to invade them. I will certainly take their gold mine, though. That'll intimidate them, and I could always use more gold, so I'll take that. And then I'll just defend right here. Okay. My Hoblet unit is currently selected. Should I attack Boeotian Peltas cavalry right away? I'm only slightly injured. I could definitely attack. Or I could just hold my ground in here. I noticed that my vassal and ally, they're fortifying right now. He might need a good heal. He might want to heal this turn, but he'd be worried to heal because then his defense will be reduced by 70%. And if this enemy Peltas unit attacks him, that would not be good. So he would, if I don't attack this Peltas unit, he's gonna be worried that this cavalry Peltas will have enough action points to attack him once or even maybe even twice. Cavalry units in this game are allowed to attack twice, unlike every other unit in the game. So long they have the action points. That's one of the cool things about cavalry. They can flank. So the double attack is how it represents flanking in this game. Pretty cool. But yeah, they may not want to risk healing. So this Aeobian military unit might just do nothing and just sit in the fort, protected. So. And the cool thing is, since they're my Confederate vassals at this point, any tiles that they flip will be in my cause. They'll flip to my color, not theirs. Pretty cool. I think I am going to just go ahead and attack the Boeotian Peltast cavalry to slow them down. I'll attack them, intimidate them, and then it'll help to reduce their action points a bit for next turn. They might be lucky enough. They'll probably be able to, yeah, if I attack them, they would probably have enough action points to make one attack, either against my Hoblet unit again, or they might do one attack against the Aeobian soldier here. But I'll try and attack. Here we go. Oh, we totally killed him. Okay, very strong Hoblet unit. Well, now Aeobian Peltas unit has nothing to worry about. They can safely heal for a turn if they'd like to. Tyros' army, I'm just going to do a quick patchwork heal here. Just self-heal. And, yeah. We got this Hoblet unit still wanting to skill up here. I'm going to continue to learn skills. I'm going to try to do everything here. We're going to just get all the skills in order here. Let's just do Indomitable this time. 12 gold pieces. And we have our Chaldean fleet that has just arrived in Ephidia, and if you remember, I have 2 Peltas units here. So let's have them board right into Ephidia. Because I might want to skill one of them up if possible. Let's see. Oh, they're out of action points anyway this turn. Yeah, this is great. Look at that. We have 2 Peltas units that just landed. This is going to be great. Now I feel a lot more optimistic about invading Boeotian territory. I would really like to get to Delphi. If I could, like, take everything up to Delphi and get, like... and get at least this stone mine here and this gold mine, that would be wonderful. If I'm super lucky, maybe I can keep going. Maybe I can get Kunos in this gold mine, or maybe I could, you know, take this, iron mine up here. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I didn't notice this, but there's what the? Boytia actually has a garrisoned Peltist cavalry inside of the stables. I didn't notice that. They had a Peltist cavalry on top of the stables, and they also had one garrisoned. I didn't notice that. Oh, okay. So tactically, they can ungarrison. It takes action points to ungarrison, and then they could theoretically attack Eobia still, or myself. Actually, I don't like that because I have a unfortified cavalry unit right here that I just did a self-heal on, so its defense is reduced by 70%. So technically, I think if this cavalry really wanted to, they can ungarrison, probably have enough action points to attack my very weak cavalry unit and probably kill it in one turn. Unless they happen to attack my hoplite unit first. And I think it's always the strongest unit they have to attack first, so I think they have to go through my hoplite unit first before going against my weaker unit. I think that's how it goes in this game. Okay. Now we have a fleet here that is available. So what am I going to do with this fleet? This Chaldean fleet, Selos fleet. I think I'm going to sail this fleet all the way over to Parenthos as well, to get extra navy support here in case I run up against that Phagarian vessel too much, or any more Achaemenid ships. So let's do that. Let's sail this one up as well. It's a galley. Nobody on board. Okay, we have a little gold left. And I'm having a bit of a coal problem, so what can I do here? Oh yeah, I wanted to, one of these needs an upgrade. I think the blacksmith by Naxos? No, I did that one. Alright. Okay, we can just... We could just start upgrading the vassal blacksmiths then. That's okay. This one might be a good one right here, because this is a coal mine. Right here in Chaldean territory. Now federated by us. Let's do one right there. Upgrade to Thrifty Blacksmith. We have 4 gold left. Not really enough to do anything with. Yeah. Right. I guess we'll just take that 4 gold, turn over to the next turn. Okay, processing.